We all love stories. Let it be reading a book or creating our own story. We have also seen that when you read stories, it improves your vocabulary and it lets you learn new words, improves your imagination and creativity, improves your language skills, and it is an amazing hobby and the best way to keep yourselves busy while you learn new things, is it not? So in this video, what we're going to do is we'll create a story on the platform called K12ActivityAcademy. So if you have an idea of a story or if you just have a story in mind, with this particular platform, you can give life to your ideas and actually build a story along with coding. Isn't that great? So let's go to K12ActivityAcademy and have a look at a small story that I have already made. So let's run. So there is the name of this story. And there you go. So the witch, they say a couple of things. They have a short conversation, and then you're supposed to fire the fireball by clicking on the arrow keys. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard as well. So you have to keep trying to shoot it. And then I think when you target, there's a target of 10. So once you do that, then the ghost vanishes, and there's also a change of the backdrop where the witch moves to a happy place and there's a happy ending to your story. This is just a small example of what you can do, but you can completely come up with your own story and make it using the K12ActivityAcademy platform. Now, on which platform do you create these stories on K12ActivityAcademy? If you click on create in your account, you have many platforms and Play Lab is one of those. So let's click on Play Lab. So you'll get a new project for yourself. And these are all the blocks that are there to use. Like you have action, you have events, loops to repeat your codes, you have math in case you want to add the score, you have logic where you have the conditionals like if statements. If you want to use a function, we can use this as well. Variables are very important to declare it so that you get your scores. This is for game and score as well. Let's start off by giving a backdrop. So I'm going to keep it as K for now. And let's get our characters. So character 1 can be a witch. So you have like many options from which you can choose. For now, I will click on witch. And actions again, you can choose the same code. Make sure you change this to 2 and you can select the ghost now. So once you click on run, you have both your characters. Now, if you don't want them to be in this place, then you can click on actions. And right below, you have move character 1 to 200 over 200. Now, what is 200 over 200? Is generally the X and the Y axis. You can move your mouse pointer on the screen and just take the coordinates. Like if you want it in the center, then it will be 200. There you have the witch and the ghost. Now let's come to the most interesting part where they have to say a dialogue to each other. Before that, the most important thing is you want to give a name to your story as well as a small description. So let's go to actions. Show screen title. This is what we need. Title will be the name. Say I gave the ghost chase. And I'm going to give a small text saying click on the arrow keys to fire the ghost and save the town. You can give a small description about your story here and then set the backdrop, move your characters to the location you want. So this is how it's going to look, the ghost chase. Click on the arrow keys to fire the ghost and then you have your characters. Now, how do you add the dialogues? If you move down the codes, you have actor 1 say, you can take this and you can give a slightly bigger number, say for 3 seconds. So actor 1 is our witch. So let's make it 2. And probably the ghost can say something like, I'm going to scare everyone. Something like this. And then we can also set the mood of these characters. That's something very interesting in PlayLab. So set actor to, and let's get him angry. After this, you can add another dialogue for actor 1, the same way. So the witch can say, no, I'm going to get you. And you can set the mood of the witch as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's have a try. Now you see that the sequence is slightly not correct. So you can first set the mood probably, and then you can see the dialogue. Once this is done, like we saw in the demo, your ghost has to keep moving randomly through the screen. Now, this is something that has to happen over and over again. So we will need a loop and we will need repeat forever. This is independent. You can leave it anywhere on the screen and the repeat forever will still work. So let's take actions, move, character. So the ghost is number 2. Instead of up, let's make it random. And here you can give the number of pixels. For now, I have chosen 150. Let's try this. So there you go. You see that the mood has changed as well. And the ghost is moving through random places. Now, probably you can increase the pixels a little bit if you feel like you can make it 200. And perfect. I think that looks good. Now, the important part is that you want to get the fireballs when you click on the arrow keys. That is the up, down, right, and left. So these are called as events. When you click on events, you have when up arrow is clicked. Let's take that. And then you want to get a blue fireball. So make fireball. Actor 1 throw blue fireball up. So make sure that these directions are the same. Now let's take another one. This will be down. And very carefully, let's give the same direction. Let's make this right. So what we're trying to do is when you click on the arrow keys, there should be fireballs that should be coming from all these directions so that it can touch the ghost. The last one will be the left arrow. Now, when you click on the arrow keys, you should have fireballs that are coming out from the witch. Yes. The next part is that when it touches the ghost, then you can make the ghost say ouch or give a dialogue. And then we need to have a count or we need to wait for like 10 or 20 seconds and then make the ghost vanish. Those are the next steps. So in events, over here, we can say when actor 1 touches actor 2, we can take that. So when actor 2, which is the ghost, touches, over here you can take fireball. Then the ghost can say a small dialogue. Something like ouch for 1 second. Also over here, you can wait for a couple of seconds. You can go to actions. You have wait for, you can take that. I'm going to keep it quite less for now. You can give any number that you like. Wait for 10 seconds and then you can vanish the ghost. And then you can change the background as well to a happy background. Let's try rainbow for now. Once that's done, I think you can make the actor say a dialogue and also change the mood as well of the witch. So actor 1 says something like, yay, we did it. Before that, let's change the mood as well. So you have actor 1, which is the witch, to a happy mood. I think we are almost done. We can run now. The ghost chase, click on the arrow keys to fire the ghost. So whenever it touches, I think this should be actor 2 instead. Yes, now we're good. So it's still saying, no, I'm going to get you. And then for a couple of seconds, we'll try to get the ghost. And there you go. So that's the happy ending for your story. So you can use your own imagination, come up with a nice story. You can even have a storyboard where you write down the number of characters you want in your story, the dialogues they're going to say, the number of backdrops you want. You can have a layout before you start off that will make it easier and make the coding easier as well. So use your imagination, go ahead and try out PlayLab. It's a very interesting platform and I hope this video helped you and make new stories and learn new things every day. Thank you so much.